Hi, I'm Brittany, herbal practitioner, aromatherapist, backyard botanist, and owner of Clever Care Essentials. To find out more about our company, please visit us at clevercareessentials.com. I would like to shout out and give a thank you to Muskegon Area District Library for having us back for Essential Oils 102. In this class, we are going to learn about the chemistry of essential oils. I'm going to explain a snapshot of the chemical families that make up all essential oils. After that, I will highlight several essential oils and the main chemicals that make them special and powerful. And just so we're clear, chemistry is matter. All matter is chemicals. Everything that is in around us is chemistry. This chair that I'm sitting in is made of chemicals. Our body, our hair, our makeup, everything we use is made up of chemicals. So a little better understanding of the chemicals that make up essential oils will help us understand how to use them for our self-care needs. So our first family of chemicals we're going to cover is the terpene family. This is the largest and most abundant of all the chemical families and contains monoterpenes, sesquiterpenes, and diterpenes. The first monoterpenes contains 10 hydrocarbon atoms. Monoterpenes are the simplest organic compound and make up the backbone for all essential oils. Monoterpenes, traits of monoterpenes are drying, dehydrating, so that it's great to use a high monoterpene essential oil to dry wet mucous membranes. They're stimulating, energizing, uplifting, balsamic, expectorant, and soothing to the lungs if you have pneumonia type infections or wet lung infections. They easily oxidize because they're very volatile and very light. Examples are limonene, pinene, and cyanine. Some monoterpene-rich essential oil examples are balsam fir, black pepper, rosemary, frankincense, orange, and tea tree. Next up in our terpene family is sesquiterpenes. Sesquiterpenes are a little less common than the monoterpenes and a little bit heavier, containing 5 hydrocarbon atoms. Sesquiterpenes are known for their cleansing and circulatory support and digestive support. We can find sesquiterpenes in essential oils like eucalyptus, ylang-ylang, and vetiver. Examples of a sesquiterpene would be a zingiberine, cedrine, and caryophyllene. Last in our terpene family, we have the diterpenes. The diterpenes are the heaviest and the most rare of all the terpenes, containing 20 hydrocarbon atoms. This chemical is very specialized and has very special benefits, containing anti-cancer properties, cytotoxic, immunostimulatory, and also is anti-allergic. Examples include frankincense, coffee, and lemongrass. Fun fact, essential oils are lipid soluble. That means when applied to the skin, they travel right through the cells of the skin. It can work super fast. Our next family is the alcohols. The alcohols are oxygenated compounds. This is where we would have a monoterpene with a hydrogen and an oxygen molecule, creating oxygenated compound. Alcohols include a linalool and menthol. These chemicals will end in an OL. That's how you can recognize them. They have a wide variety of benefits, including protection from environmental threats, calming to our skin and our mood, improve the appearance of the skin, and are great for healthy cellular regrowth. Also, essential oils you can find that are high in alcohols would be lavender, patchouli, sandalwood, geranium, and cedarwood. Next up in our chemical families are phenols. Phenols are a very specialized group of compounds. This is what leads to our antioxidant properties and healthy cellular growth. Phenols also are great for repelling insects. This family, phenols, is very, very potent. So you always want to dilute any essential oil high in phenols to avoid skin irritation. Examples include thymol, carbarkol, and eugenol. And essential oils that would be high in phenols include oregano, clove, and thyme. Next up in our chemical families, we have the aldehydes. Aldehydes are usually found in small quantities, but employ a very distinct aroma. Aldehydes can be skin irritants, so we want to make sure we dilute these anytime we use an essential oil high in aldehydes. Examples include cinnamaldehyde, geraniol, and nerol. And benefits include protection from environmental threats, gastrointestinal support, and brain function. Essential oils high in aldehydes would be cinnamon, lemongrass, melissa, and cilantro. Next up in our chemical families, we have ketones. Ketones are very similar in chemical composition to the aldehydes. Ketones are great for supporting restful sleep, for calming the mood, promoting mental clarity, healthy digestion, and respiratory health. And examples of a ketone would be carbone and menthone. You'll find these recognizable by the ending ONE. And examples of essential oils that are high in ketones would be dill, peppermint, rosemary, fennel, and lavender. Next up in our chemical families, we have the esters. The esters form from a chemical reaction between an alcohol and an acid. Esters have very distinguishing aromas, like the smell you would get from a very ripe banana, pineapple, or strawberry. These distinguishing aromas are calming to the mood, emotions, and balancing our hormones and skin. Examples of esters include methyl salicylate, linalool acetate, and nerol acetate. Essential oils high in esters would include things like birch, wintergreen, Roman chamomile, clary sage, helichrysum, and jasmine. Last in our chemical families, we have the oxides. The oxides are known for their support of the immune system, and they can be recognized by their names ending in oxide or OL. Examples include rose oxide, linalool oxide, pinene oxide, and eucalyptol. Benefits include supporting the immune system, protection from environmental threats, clarity, tension relief, and respiratory health. Examples of essential oils high in oxides would be rosemary, eucalyptus, pine, peppermint, and thyme. Fun fact, 80% of the population relies on medicinal plants, and 20% of medicines we rely on are extracted from medicinal plants. Now that you have a little understanding of the chemical families that make up essential oils, we will cover 6 essential oils and their primary constituents, or their primary chemicals. First off, we have basil. Basil's primary constituent is linalool. And if you remember, linalool, ending in OL, is an alcohol. Primary constituent in alcohol, so that would make basil drying and dehydrating. So great for things like catarrh of the respiratory tract. It's antispasmodic and great for congestion, ear aches, asthma, and cough. Basil also has a very high antimicrobial activity against a wide range of microbes. Scholarly studies have been shown that it has similar qualities to amoxicillin. Our next essential oil is bergamot or bergamot. Primary constituents of bergamot includes limonene and linalool acetate. And if you thought limonene was a monoterpene, you guessed right. Linalool acetate is an ester, so it will have that floral and fruity smell. Bergamot is widely used by the Italians. They reach for that first for fevers, parasitic infections, mouth ulcers, respiratory diseases and UTIs. Bergamot is also widely used for anxious cancer patients. Other benefits of bergamot includes supporting healthy skin, clarity, relaxation, and antifungal and antibacterial properties. Fun fact: chemical composition of plants depend on the stress the plant is under. So for example, basil and its linalool content is way higher in fall or winter. Our next essential oil is cardamom. Cardamom has quite a few primary constituents, including terpenyl acetate, linalool acetate, limonene, and linalool. So we have a couple esters, a monoterpene, and an alcohol in there. Cardamom has amazing digestive benefits. It works by slowing muscle contractions to relieve discomfort. It also is a very powerful support of even the tiniest respiratory systems. Other benefits of cardamom include mental clarity, open-mindedness, cooling. It's cooling to the skin, but soothing aroma. Our next essential oil is clary sage. Primary constituents include linalool acetate, linalool, and caryophyllene. So we have our ester, monoterpene, and a sesquiterpene in there. Benefits include calming to the mind and to the skin. Clary sage is deeply relaxing, so it's been prized since the Middle Ages by midwives for delivery. It's also great for that time of the month or menopause. Other benefits of clary sage include antidepressants. Scholarly studies have shown it has dopamine-like properties. That's our feel-good hormone, which leads to the antidepressant and anxiety properties. Fun fact: different essential oils can come from the same plant. An example would be essential oils from our orange tree. Orange essential oil comes from the rind of an orange. The leaves yield petitgreen essential oils, and the flowers neroli essential oil. Our next essential oil is clove. Clove essential oil, its primary constituent is 80 to 90% eugenol. And if you remember, eugenol is a phenol. Very powerful, very potent, which leads to antioxidant properties. Clove has been used for centuries and is one of the primary ingredients in Five Thieves essential oil. There's been amazing and an abundant amount of scholarly studies that prove and show immune support, that its powerful antioxidant properties, and test tube studies show reversal of oxidative damage. Also, it has powerful properties similar to vitamin E. It's great for a pain reliever and is often used in dentistry. It also has protections that show support or reversal against cardio-degenerative diseases, prevention, and repair. Our last essential oil we're going to cover in this video is eucalyptus. Primary constituents of eucalyptus are eucalyptol and terpenyl acetate. And if we remember from our chemical families, eucalyptol is an oxide, and oxides' main properties are for immune support. So we use eucalyptus as one of our ingredients in our Five Thieves Synergy Blend. Eucalyptus also has a high menthol content, and high menthol is great for opening the airways and clearing the passages for breathing. It has great purification properties and cleansing properties. Caution using any high menthol essential oil on children under 6 because it does slow the breathing. Fun fact: sesquiterpenes have the ability to pass the blood-brain barrier. So this is helpful with our neurodegenerative diseases like Alzheimer's, Lou Gehrig's disease, and Parkinson's. This concludes Essential Oils 102. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Please visit our website at clevercareessentials.com and follow us on Instagram and Facebook at Clever Care Essentials.